Hey everyone, what's going on? Today I'm going to show you how to install SUP rail tape on your new SUP board. What you're going to need, the rail tape and also a cloth. That's about it. So first step, you want to take your rail tape and lay it out flat if you have time. Overnight, lay it out flat, put weights on each end, that way it's nice and flat. If you don't, rail tape comes rolled up, so it's going to be really tangled like this. You can put it on like that, but it definitely makes it a little bit more challenging to get a nice smooth stick. So if you have time overnight, lay your tape out, that way it can get nice and flat. First thing you're going to want to do is take a cloth and just clean off the rails, get any dust, anything off the side of your board. After you have the dust off, what you want to do here, and what I'm showing you today is just the peel and stick method. You don't need a heat gun. It's pretty simple to do it this way. And it will suffice. It'll do the job doing it this way. So take your rail tape and start to peel it up a little bit. Separate the layers. So you have it like that. Try not to touch underneath the adhesive. If you do that, you might get like fingerprints underneath there, like hair and stuff. You just want it to be nice and clean, so try not to touch underneath there. What I do is you're trying to center it up with where that paddle is hitting every time you're paddle boarding. Usually the paddle is going to come up to about the top quarter of the board. So take that point, line it up nice and straight with the edge of the board, and start right up here at the top. All you're going to do here is just get it right there in the center. Make sure it's nice and straight. Stick down just the corner here. And that's it. Don't stick anything else down, just that corner. Then keeping the tape away from the board, you're gonna wanna just start to peel off all of this tape, all this paper backing. Okay, once you have this paper backing peeled off, leave just a little bit so that you can hold it back here. So peel it up all the way. And about this last little bit, tear it right there. That way, now you can kind of see, I'm holding on paper still, so I'm not holding the adhesive if I do it like this. Keep that on there until you're ready to install. Bring your tape back. Okay, so you can see just the point is sticking. Now you're going to take this tape, just like that point. Now we're going to keep it nice and straight. And basically, as I'm doing this, I'm just following the edge of this board. So now, I started here, just put a little finger pressure there, and then you can see I followed the edge of the board all the way down. And I'm taking my finger, and I'm just starting in the middle and pressing that all the way even. At this point, now you're going to work your way up. You can kind of see we're getting rid of the bubbles and we're just pushing that tape right into place. Just kind of work your way all the way on the side. And we're just kind of pushing the bubbles right up to the top. And that's kind of what we're going for, right? So you can see it's all sealed now. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do that all the way up. Now, if you see there's a little flake right here, you can go ahead and just pull that little flake out. Get rid of it before you stick it down. But remember, the key here is start in the middle and just work your way up. And you can go a little bit faster once you kind of get the hang of it. You could also probably use like a squeegee. I like using my hand because your hand has a little warmth to it. And so as I kind of go back and forth, it warms that adhesive up just a little bit. It gives it a little bit more of a stick, whereas a squeegee doesn't have that warmth in it. It still works. But yeah, if you don't have a heat gun and you're doing it the pill and stick method, I would recommend rubbing it with your hand like this. That way you have a little bit of heating the adhesive up. Now we're going all the way back to the point here. And see, if I get like little groups right here, don't go back and forth anymore. Just push them up. Get rid of them that way. Okay, once you're satisfied with the top, let me go back over here because we missed a few spots. All right. Now you can kind of see, we'll kind of do a whole strip now. Kind of show you. See, the top is all touching. Looks pretty good. Now what you're gonna do the same thing, but now to the bottom. Just kind of keep working around this edge line. Make sure you push it nice and even. We're doing that same thing all the way down. You don't really have to press that hard, right? You're just kind of pressing hard enough to get it to stick. So now you're gonna see, if you have a longer piece of tape and you have this overhang, you don't need to stick that overhang to the bottom. And if you do that, it's actually probably gonna just peel off anyway. So what you do here is you're just gonna get a razor. All right, and then what you need to do is I'm gonna have to use 2 hands, but you're gonna wanna, because I can't really hold this. Let me see if I can. So hold your hand here and just put a little pressure on it. Now you can see this is about what I took off here. And that's it. And now we have rail tape installed on the board. So overall, don't make it harder than it is. You know, just make sure the key things here: clean the rail, lay your rail tape out so it can get flat. Start right in the center. Once you're in the center and you have enough stick, pull that tape off, bring it all the way back and line it up. Stick it back here, center down the middle, work your way up, work your way down. Take it easy. Have fun putting rail tape on your board. Excited for your next journey, and thank you for tuning in.